Mary Ullman Japhet with the San Antonio Local Organizing Committee, and I'm delighted to welcome everybody. It's finally here, Final Four week in San Antonio. We're really excited to kick this off with this press conference, and we've got a lot of good information. We're calling it our Know Before You Go press conference, and it's information that we invite all of our media to share with your audiences, because this is really critical stuff, and once you have this under your hat, then you're good to go for all Final Four weekend. So please welcome Elena Wells, the Executive Director of our San Antonio Local Organizing Committee.
Thank you, Mary. All right, we are excited to finally be here after 7 years of preparing and planning since we were awarded this bid in 2018. It has been a true team effort among our SALOC partners, Visit San Antonio, UTSA, UIW, San Antonio Sports, and of course the City of San Antonio to pull all of the pieces together. I would be remiss if I also didn't recognize our volunteers. Some of them are in the crowd. Wave your hands. So as you see them throughout the weekend in their teal shirts, please thank them. They have come out in force, and we appreciate all of their support. Step back a little. All right. My best tip for the weekend is to download the Final Four app. That has all of it's the source of information for the entire weekend. Has up-to-date schedules, maps. It'll send push notifications. Sorry. Stand back a little. And everything you need to know for Final Four weekend. The schedule of events starts on Friday with Reese's Final Four Friday at the Alamo Dome. Oh, sorry, I got my papers out of order. Or I'm missing one. I do know it by heart. So this is your chance to come and check out the Alamo Dome all dressed up for the big dance. It's free to attend, and each of the 4 teams will conduct an open practice session starting at 10 a.m. And the NABC All-Star Game will happen at 3:30 a.m. Again, free to come into the Dome. From there, you can head over to Final Four Fan Fest presented by Capital One. This is taking place Friday through Monday. This is the only event outside of the games that has a ticket. If you buy in advance, they're $10 or $15 at the door. Kids under 12 get in free, as well as college and military ID holders. Tip-off tailgate presented by Nissan is free and happening in Civic Park Friday through Monday as well, with watch parties showing both the men's and the women's Final Four games. And then of course there is the free March Madness Music Festival with 3 nights of headlining talent at Tower Park and Hemisphere with Pitbull, Jelly Roll, and Chris Stapleton. These events are rain or shine, but please download the app so that you can get those notifications if there's any delays. We'll also have our signature River Rally, our floating pep rally in River Center Lagoon with the 4 band and cheer squads on Saturday at 11 a.m. There will be weather information about that will come out as well. And then the Final Four dribble presented by Buick on Sunday morning at Travis Park. All of this is happening between the Alamo Dome and the Hemisphere District. So you can park once and enjoy all of the events. We have a couple of maps print out, and then these maps are also on the official app and NCAA website for information. Now, we are also encouraging for parking. Utilize sapark.sanantonio.gov to find available parking throughout the weekend, and then check the app regularly for those updates as well. There's also road closures outlined on these maps as well. Via Park and Ride will offer service from Crossroads and Blossom Athletic Center Friday through Sunday for just $2.60 round trip. You can't beat that. They will drop off west of La Villita so fans can walk down Nueva and into the event footprint. Priscilla Engel is here with VIA and can answer any questions. And then we have a beautifully wrapped VIA bus out front, so check that out as you leave. We are also encouraging rideshare. So please take note, there is no public parking at the Alamo Dome for this weekend. So, but there will be rideshare in Lot B for people attending the games. And then there will be another rideshare lot off of Cesar Chavez in Indianola for people attending Music Fest and Tip-Off Tailgate. And again, I encourage you all to download the app and check the website regularly, and then please welcome our city manager, Eric Walsh, for more information.
Thank you, Elena. We are honored to host the NCAA's Final Four championship this upcoming week. Our focus as a city has been to provide an excellent, safe, and memorable experience to every student athlete, all the fans, all the coaches, the organizers. We are expecting and planning for up to 100,000 visitors to the downtown for these events. We also want San Antonio residents to also experience all the excitement and the events downtown, and encourage residents to come downtown this weekend. Many of the events that Elena just talked about are free, and we are encouraging folks to, as Elena mentioned, take advantage of VIA's Park and Ride and the information. And thank you for VIA for being here, and rideshare. And I'll reiterate what Elena said: plan ahead, either through the city's parking app, VIA, or rideshare. If you're a visitor staying at one of the downtown hotels, the weather should be nice. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. I'm not gonna.
You're in charge of the weather now.
So, little known fact, I was a meteorology major my freshman year in college. And you saw how well that went. Almost every city department, as you look around the convention center, most of our city departments have been engaged in some part of the planning and execution of the events over the next week. And I want to thank all of them. Two of the key departments that you'll hear from this morning are the police department and the fire department. So let me turn it over to Chief McManus to talk a little bit about safety.
Good morning. Thank you, Eric. So, in light of the tragic events that have occurred around the country recently, public safety is probably first and foremost on a lot of people's minds. We've been planning for this for well over a year from a security standpoint. As a matter of fact, I was at a tabletop about 3 or 4 weeks ago here at the convention center, and there were almost 200 folks in that tabletop planning for the event security, most of them law enforcement officers. So as far as the safety here goes, we're pretty sure we got it covered. But we don't do as good a job unless the community participates in helping us keep everybody safe. So when you see something, if you see something, make sure you notify a police officer. Because if you don't, something important may go undetected. Just make sure you notify. Now, every event that is going to be held by NCAA here for the Final Four, if you come to it, or when you come to it, make sure you have a clear plastic bag or clear backpack. Because if you don't, we don't want you to be inconvenienced to have to go find someplace to put that bag that's not clear plastic. So purses, other types of bags, if we can't see in them, we're going to make you go put that somewhere and then come on back. I have a trivia question for you. Anybody want to participate? I have a reward. Anybody want to participate? If not, I'm not going to ask the question. I got one person. Okay, I think I might change your minds here when I say this. I've got a $100 bill for the right answer. April Fool, it's actually only a Fiesta medal. So, okay. So when was the first Final Four event held here in San Antonio? What year? Shout it out. Who was first? I think that lady back there was. Come on up here and get your medal. And now I'd like to ask Fire Chief Valerie Froster to come up to the mic, please.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have a Fiesta medal, so no trivia questions from me. they're still waiting to be delivered. So everybody knows, or most of you know, that San Antonio is pretty much a community that we treat each other like family. So as the chief mentioned, trust your instincts. If something just doesn't seem right, or you see something, say something, please. Like he said, report it to a law enforcement officer, and especially if you need immediate help, make sure you call 911. So I want to stress the importance of that first and foremost. Our Office of Emergency Management has been working very closely with various departments within the city, as well as area law enforcement departments, health and safety officers, the National Weather Service, and our partners with SALOC and NCAA. So we want to ensure the most safe and enjoyable experience for Final Four this year. Your best resource for updates, I'll reiterate, is going to be the City of San Antonio website, social media, and the NCAA Men's Final Four app. So please make sure that you download those and you follow City of San Antonio official social media as well. The NCAA will be pushing out notifications via the app as necessary. SAFD will be working with the NCAA to monitor the crowd at the Music Fest. And the crowds obviously are going to ebb and flow, but we're going to keep a close eye and stay abreast of the capacity. And everybody, I hope you have a safe and fun Final Four. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Eric, Chief McManus and Chief Frosto, and of course Elena. Thank you guys for being here. Our speakers and Priscilla Engel from VIA are available for one-on-one interviews or group interviews as soon as we break here. I would encourage our friends in the media to really study and help us get the word out with this map. That is the downtown footprint. That San Antonio has this downtown walkable perimeter is what makes us so successful as an NCAA Men's Final Four host. Once you're here, you're here. So we encourage you, I mean, how many times are we going to say it, but download the app. That is the most important thing. And then help us get the word out. We really appreciate it. In every press release and in our daily briefings, there is a media kit that has photos and the maps and all sorts of things. So those graphics are readily available to our friends in the media. And if you have any questions, of course, you can call me or you can call Stephanie or Carolyn Wheat, and we're here to help you out. I will also say, encourage you, please shoot outside with the really pretty VIA bus that's all wrapped in the Final Four colors. And if anybody is interested, media-wise, just media, in going inside the Convention Center Hall to see the setup for FanFest right now, they're in the process of building everything out. We can do that with you, but we have to escort you and give you a credential. So if that is something you want to do, see me, see Stephanie. Stephanie, raise your hand, pink shirt right there. Carolyn, raise your hand. Great, and we'll coordinate with you on that. So we're going to break now, allow you guys to do some interviews, and thank you all very, very much for being a part of this and helping us get the word out.